go. Welcome. This is the Metal Perspective. I'm Pete. This is Drinker.
John.
Drinker John. And that's Swift Jesus.
With a headache.
With a headache. I'm going to share that with everybody, aren't you?
Yep.
Yeah.
Limited hosting tonight.
Yeah, limited host. My boner hurts. The tip of my dick. That's the kind of head I'm talking about. My head hurts.
I broke it.
I broke my dick head. Anyway, so, Mr. John, what you got shared for us tonight?
Well, I think I mentioned in the last show that the next concert I was attending is Anvil. And as you can see, I picked up a record, not really to review it or anything. I mean, we can. But I got the autographs from, the guys themselves, Steve Lipscudslow, Rob Reiner, and their current bass player, Chris Robertson.
Not that Rob Reiner, people. Not the that pile of shit director, Rob Reiner.
Oh,
Yeah,
no, the real Rob Reiner. The Rob Reiner of Anvil.
The real Rob Reiner.
Yeah, the only Rob Reiner I know that I give a fuck about.
Rob Reiner pervert, or Rob Reiner from Anvil, or is it Ron Reiner? It's Rob Reiner, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's a
Yep.
piece of shit.
Yes, he
Anyway.
is.
So, with that being said, sir, how was the show?
The show was great. A couple of opening bands before, like, the Anvil supporting headliner. You remember Beyond Silence? They played with Stewart's band.
Yes.
They were there that night.
Yeah, they're not bad. They're not bad at all.
Yep. I was out in the parking lot hanging out with Julian, drinking a beer. While, those that can smoke weed, smoked weed.
Yeah.
But I can't because, drug tests and shit. But the guitar player for Midnight Hellion, which I wore the shirt that I bought that night to kind of give them some hype because they were really fucking good. I listened to them a little bit before actually seeing them live just to, check them out. And the guitar player came out and was asking if we had a light, and Julian offers him weed and a beer, so he just stuck around and hung out, and we were talking to him, and he, while he was smoking and drinking with us, so that was cool. Yep.
Yeah, always cool.
So he was a good dude. Great guitar player. Seeing him play with Midnight Hellion, and lo and behold, fucking mighty Anvil.
Yeah.
And at the Haven, or I'm sorry, at the Conduit.
With the condom.
Oh, at the Condom. Old habits are hard to break. You call something a venue you've gone to for so long, so many times, and they change the fucking name because they sell it, and you're like, oh yeah, it's called the Conduit now, or whatever.
That's what they did with the Big A, remember? And they started calling it the Edison Field.
Oh, Anaheim?
Anaheim Stadium, yeah.
Yeah, then it was Angel Stadium, and then it was the... they even changed the name to, Anaheim Angels to the, Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. And
Yeah, that kind of bullshit.
Mm-hmm. But, yeah. Anvil, it was my first time seeing them, and I'm glad I got to see them finally, because they've been a favorite of mine for a long time. Consistent as fuck as far as, how long they've been around, the amount of albums they put out, the amount of shows that they do, and they're just really cool fucking guys, they stuck around after the show,
Oh, yeah.
so I got to meet it,
cool.
all three of them, and got them to sign the vinyl that I bought from their merch booth. Just an awesome fucking band. They're like the Canadian version of Motorhead or Overkill. They just have that. Whoa, they just have that.
Yeah.
You're about to chase me out of here. They just have that consistency.
Yeah. No, I promise you it won't stink until it stinks.
Yeah. I was about to say, way to break a promise there, but anyway. Friggin'. Where else do I start about Anvil? I don't know. They got a documentary out.
Yep. Yeah,
And,
that's right.
I had never even heard of or knew that they had a documentary until like a few months ago. One of the guys at work was talking about it, and I was like, "What? No shit!" And
Yeah.
I must have watched it at least like 4 or 5 times now, because that's something I can do with a metal band documentary. I watch probably music documentaries and shit now more than I actually watch movies and TV and shit. So, but yeah, Anvil though I thought was a hell of a lot bigger and more popular than what they actually are. I didn't realize I didn't realize that they were so criminally underrated, because when I think of metal bands from Canada, the first like band that comes to mind as being like the biggest is Anvil.
Right.
And apparently that's not the case. I'm like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. They've been around for so long. They influenced so many fucking bands, but
Yeah. No, they have. They've been around.
I mean they were very well known and popular in the beginning with like Forged in Fire and probably one of their biggest albums, or if not their most popular album, Metal on Metal.
Yeah.
Friggin' Strength of Steel. And then I guess as I don't know, maybe it was something to do with, the 90s killing metal. I don't know.
Nice killing metal. Yeah.
But yeah, when you watch that documentary, it's like, they got a tour. They got a gig for a tour, a European tour, and they're getting booked to like these small clubs and bars and shit, and there's like nobody fucking coming to see them.
Right.
I'm like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. It's Anvil. Especially in Europe. Like, Europeans love fucking metal more than we do over here. But
Yeah, some do. Yeah. Or some countries, it's like a whole country thing too.
and then they struggle to get a fucking record deal like with their newer shit. Like This Is the 13 album, when they recorded that, it's like nobody would fucking sign them. Like, you gotta be fucking like I don't know.
Right.
I'm just kind of shocked that Anvil had it that rough. I don't know if it's gotten better for him. I mean, I would assume maybe it has, because they're still going strong
Right.
for as long as they've been around. But Lips was even between songs was talking about how he worshipped Motorhead, and they played shows with Motorhead, and Fast Eddie Clark, when he quit the band, Lemmy called Lips and asked him if he wanted to join Motorhead.
Mm-hmm.
And he told him no, because he didn't want to leave his best friend, Rob Reiner, behind in quitting Anvil. So, and he said something about having done Blow with Lemmy, and basically worshiping the ground he walked on, and then he said that Lemmy said something along the lines of like, well, you're the next big thing, you're the next generation, and then sooner or later, here comes Metallica, and Lars Ulrich was a huge Anvil fan, and he said, Lars Ulrich said the same thing to him, like, oh, you're like, you guys are the fucking best or whatever, and then he's like, give it like 6 months or whatever to a year, and then you guys are gonna be fucking gods or whatever, and sure as shit.
Yeah, well, no shit.
But
So
so yeah, and they've been around a long time, and like I said, been around fucking Motorhead and Metallica and everyone else back in the day. That big Japanese festival where it was like Dio, Whitesnake, Bon Jovi, a bunch of fucking big bands. They were on that ticket with.
So, apparently, Ben Margera, he's got a arrest warrant out for his.
Oh yeah.
He's got an arrest warrant for threatening to kill people. Arrest warrant for making terroristic threats. So he tried to, he was fighting his brother and shit, and his brother called the cops, and he threatened to kill, his dad and his brother and some women in the house.
He kind of already, threatened to do that, with all this dumb shit that they do in Jackass.
Right. So.
Well, they never threatened anyone's life, but they did do shit that could.
They did life-threatening fucking stunts.
Yeah,
but he never said, "I'm gonna kill."
Oh
you.
no.
distinction.
Anyway,
I don't know. I think he's got too much brain damage. I think they all do
yeah, I think they did.
from all the dumb shit that they do.
He's an alcoholic and he's
Drug,
junkie
you know,
and
drug. Yeah.
Yeah, I heard he's
So-
looking rough these days.
Anybody know where he's at? You can call the number 610-268-2022. And I repeat, you know, any fans of BAM can call 610-268-2022.
Why you have him call that? Why?
Because it's if you know his whereabouts. So if you know his whereabouts or know his whereabouts, give him a call. Like people are gonna call and say, "Hey, yeah, I know where he's at, man. He's in Oklahoma right now." You know, shit like that. So, Swift over here, Swift Jesus, tells me that 4-finger snatch jab
Five-finger
is
death
gonna,
punch.
5-finger death punch is playing with Metallica.
Whoop-de-doo.
For sure.
No, I know. I'm just, hey, this is fucking metal news, man. What do you? I'm reporting on all of it.
But my perspective is whoop-de-fucking-do.
Yeah, there you go. I can appreciate that. And Disturbed is streams Unstoppable video begins tour this week. So Disturbed's on tour.
Yeah, Crystal, I guess they're going to be in Tampa with Stained. Crystal wants to go to that
Stained
show.
Anywhere. Yeah.
Neither one of them are my cup of tea, but
I'm on the outside.
but I'll go, because she wants to go. So
I like Disturbed.
I'm looking in.
I like the Judas Priest cover they did.
Yeah.
They did it was like the intro of Painkiller / Living After Midnight.
Altered Bridge is going to be playing with Seven Dust, Mammoth, and more. Has their worst first week sales in a long time. Oh, Metallica 72 seasons. Worst first week of sales ever for a Metallica album.
Worst?
Worst.
I heard a lot of people talking shit, saying they weren't pleased with the first couple of, singles off the new album that they put out.
Well, I heard those and I was like,
I gave the whole rest of the album a listen. I thought it was, fairly good for, their later stuff.
So Alice Cooper's new album is songs about the road, about going on the road.
On the road again.
Lars says he'll keep doing this hopefully for another 20 years. And we can replace him as a drummer, get somebody in there that's better.
Yeah, like Tom Hunting.
Finger 11 what? Boys. First new single in more than 7 years. Empire State, Bastard. Dave Lombardo music video for Harvest Festival is out. Def Leppard's Phil Collin says Motley Crue's guitarist change worked out for the great. John 5 fits in. Well, there's a lot of bullshit in fucking news, man. It's a pretty dead news day. Other than the fact that you heard Tucker Carlson left fucking Fox.
Yeah.
Yep. Good for him, man. Fox is such a fucking shithole anyway.
They are now.
Well, they have been. I mean, you could tell. I had problems with Tucker when he was talking shit on certain people. And then he stopped talking shit on people altogether. Which is good.
BlackRock expanded their holdings in Fox to 15% of
Black.
Fox.
I heard he left Fox because of a settlement disagreement or something. I
Yeah,
don't know.
they paid $790-something million to somebody, I forget.
But I think the left's argument is they fired him because he lied about something or some bullshit.
No, fucking. Crazy Ed Cortez was talking about, all the shit that all these people talk and it's all fake news or, in their way, fake news. It's all bullshit.
They paid Dominion $787 million.
Oh, they paid Dominion $787 million.
Yeah,
Fox
it's a
did?
settlement and lawsuit.
Yeah.
So why would Dominion, the
Because-
voting ballot company or whatever the fuck software, why would they sue Fox?
Because they talked all kinds of shit.
Tucker Carlson talk shit.
They all did. They said there's some cheating going on, and Dominion didn't take lightly to it, and then all of a sudden, all these machines that were involved were blown up in a fucking building somewhere, which was fucking odd.
Coincidental?
Coincidental.
Yeah.
So, so there's no proof that Dominion and there was any cheating. But there's, proof that people, ballot, not just ballot harvesting, but were stuffing ballots,
Dumped them and torched them and shit?
Yeah. Dumps them, torched them. People came out and said people were miscounting on purpose, that kind of thing.
There was other things where the people that were operating the machines, the volunteers and shit, or anybody that was dealing with the actual machines were saying that some of the ballots weren't, when it would record the ballot, it was recorded wrong. Like, say it was, you voted for whatever independent that was there.
Right.
Instead it would show you voted for the Democrat representative.
Yeah.
It was showing up wrong in their testing. And they were still told to allow the machines.
That, and then, not to mention there was a, like 100% voter turnout, and like a bunch of nursing homes in Wisconsin or some crazy shit for Biden.
Yeah.
Record turnout, record voting.
Yeah, record voting for the this most popular president, even more popular than Barack Obama. And not to mention Trump had beaten his own votes by 10 million.
Yeah.
So, and it was hard to beat Trump to begin with, and Trump pulled in 10 million more votes, and he still fucking
Still lost.
won. Or he still lost. Well, Biden
Yeah,
still won.
and somehow Biden got more votes than Obama did in 2008.
Yeah. So, interesting shit, man. Interesting shit.
You know what I've noticed though too is all the Dems aren't defending Biden in any way, shape, or form. They're all just attacking Trump or attacking Tucker Carlson.
Yep.
That's all they can do. That's all they got.
That's all I know how to do.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's how they're programmed.
Oh, but anyway, there's a lot of bullshit going on. But anyway, with I keep saying anyway. I don't give a shit about Ed Sheridan. I don't know why he's in Metal Nude.
Ed Sheeran?
Sharon.
Sheran?
Sharon.
Who the fuck is that?
I mixed the two names, Sheridan and Sharon. He's some fucking ginger
Pop singer.
bastard, that guy. He's a pop singer. Kind of like a Jeff Beck style.
No, that's why I never heard of him.
Baloney,
Because I don't listen to that
Biden.
kind of shit.
He's a British dude. Ugly British dude.
Ugly British dude.
Aren't most British dudes ugly?
Depends.
Oh, review rocker Corey Taylor mixes Janair on first solo album. Right. Yeah. Okay.
I thought he's done solo stuff before.
Yeah, he has, but I wonder what they're mixing. What genre they're mixing? Rap and
Genre?
fucking metal. Genre. Janair. Yeah. I don't know. I keep fucking.
I don't know why. I've never heard you call it
I
that
say
before.
when I read it, I call it genre. When I say it, I go genre.
Well, they've always tried. People have tried to lump Slipknot into the new metal subgenre, but I think they're nothing like the bands that come to mind when you say new metal, like Limp Bizkit and Korn and shit.
Right.
Corey Taylor doesn't rap; he actually sings and screams. I don't really care much for Slipknot, but
Lauren Mayberry responds to metal band criticism over festival billing. Okay. Who's fucking Lauren Mayberry? It's kind of cute. Looks like. I don't know.
I don't know.
Rammstein members kiss on stage in Russia? Russia.
Doesn't surprise me.
So Rammstein.
Yeah, I think that's old news. I think that was to protest against the anti-gay crap or whatever.
You knock that shit
Oh,
off.
be careful, you'll get arrested in fucking Russia. They don't give a shit.
Backs teen, Dave Grohl from Foo Fighters, teen metal band. Backs teen metal band over Noise Row. All right. They're talking about Lemmy. Voice like shrapnel and the bass tone to match. Yep, I would say voice like shrapnel. It wasn't a pretty voice, but it was good.
Good fucking music.
I like that gravelly, raspy fucking sound that he had. That's why it made him good. It's like fucking Johnny Cash's, sound.
Yeah.
He wasn't the greatest singer in the world, but everybody liked the fucking.
It was
songs.
flat, but it worked.
Yeah.
Worked really good for country and rock.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, fucking worked really good for some of the new shit too. I hurt myself today. Anyway.
Still a better singer than Bob Dylan.
Fuck yeah, by far. Johnny Cash has more balls than Bob Dylan. He's got, one of his balls is bigger than his whole fucking body. So, yeah, fuck Bob Dylan anyway.
Fucking hippie bastard.
Hippie bastard. Bastard. So, anything else going on, man? Any news or?
Well, I started talking about the opening band for Anvil, Midnight Hellion, and I think they're up your alley. They'd probably fall under the category of neo new wabum.
Yeah.
They're like a newer band, but sounds like like they could have came out of the new wave of British heavy metal era. And there's a lot of bands that
It's like a retro type thing.
are up and coming. Yeah, I guess, or just raw, heavy metal, speed metal. I kind of give me the vibe of Raven.
Okay. Sounds good.
Yeah. Give them a listen. What else? Yeah, they got like 3 albums out, I think, 3 or 4, maybe a couple like EPs, but yeah, I thought they were really good. Like I said, I met and talked to their guitar player a little bit.
See, that's fucking cool. People down to fucking earth and you chat.
Well, it's like Anvil, friggin' we were coming into the Haven,
Yeah.
whatever that road is, Forsyth Road, I think it is, where you turn right and the Haven's like right there. And then kept driving down towards like the corner where the subway is, and I look in the subway, and sure as shit there's Rob Reiner and Lips sitting there eating dinner. And I was like, oh my god, they're there, look. She's like okay, like alright, whatever. And then we were going to Subway anyway to get some food, and I opened the door, and well, before we got in there, Crystal was saying, do not bother them while they're eating. I'm like, okay, I'm not going to, because I know they're gonna, have a bunch of, hyped up fanboys, later, when they actually start playing and shit.
Right.
So, I'm not gonna do that to them anyway.
Yeah.
But right when I walked in, of course, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna look. I'm gonna at least look over, and Rob Reiner looks right at me, because he was facing the door, and I just went like that, and he waved at me, and I was like, I wasn't gonna go and like,
Yeah.
hey, can you sign this? Kind of shit. No.
Yeah.
But
Well, no. See, that's what I did. When I saw people, is I just give them a nod. Hey, I know who you are. I'm gonna leave you the fuck alone.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, and then we order our food, and then and then before we sit down, I go to the bathroom. But I guess they were getting up to leave, to walk back over to the Haven, and they said hi to Crystal. Like she didn't, she's not in the metal like we are, so
Right.
she's not gonna act like a fangirl or anything. But
Right.
she'll talk to people. She'll talk to them anyway.
Yeah.
But
I find that pretty fucking cool when people do that.
But yeah, they're not. But yeah, they're not like, you know, a band you gotta buy. You know, depending on, you know, how big of a venue or show they're playing. You know, at least that night it wasn't like, you know, you had to have VIP or whatever. I don't think Haven even does like VIP type shit, like meet and greet stuff anyway. But you know, a lot of those bands you kind of just have to, you know, sneak around the back, you know, if you want to meet them. But no, like when the opening bands are playing, I mean, you know, like Lips and you know Rob and Steve, they were walking, you know, out from the back to the bar and stuff, and you know people were talking to them, and so, you know, before they went on and shit, so it was cool. But I waited till after,
cool.
I waited till after, you know, after the show was over.
Oh yeah,
because they
it's
kind
of like their job.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Meet and greet with the fans and say how do you do and
Yeah.
fuck you or whatever the fuck they're gonna do. You know.
Yep. But yeah, I walked up. But yeah, you know, just waiting for my turn to, you know, get a photo, an autograph with Lips. And I was like, "Hey, Lips, so good to meet you, man." I was like, "Thanks for coming out tonight. Can you mind signing my?" Like, and I said, "You don't mind signing my vinyl, do you?" He goes, "Hell no, man. That's why I'm here."
That's why.
So-
Yeah, that's their fucking job. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's cool shit.
Yeah.
You know, I just love it when people have a positive attitude,
Yeah.
shit like that. You know, it's always fucking
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah, then I met Rob and you know, Crystal was taking photos, you know, for me and Julian to, you know, send to us or whatever. And Rob just goes, well, do you want to take a photo? Somebody get a photo with her and me. She's been filming the whole show for all night, for God's sakes. And she's like, no, that's okay. I only do it for him. And I was like, yeah, I'm the metalhead of the family. So he's like, oh, okay. But yeah, it was cool shit, you know. And you know, I met, you know, Steve Robertson, their bass player, and talked to him a little bit about bass because, you know, I was like, yeah, I just bought a 5-string, you know, a few months ago, and he's like, yeah, what I find really nice about the 5-string is I could just use that 5th string as a rest for my thumb, because, you know, just playing, you know, standard tuning,
Right.
so, you know, you only need 4 strings,
Right.
but, you know, so yeah, it's fucking, you know,
Yeah, man.
being like Anvil, you know, and doing it for so long, as hyped up and as legendary as they are to me, I'm like, you know, that's fucking cool, you know, and they're just cool dudes.
Fuck
You
yeah.
know, down to earth.
See, that's always nice.
Yeah.
That's always fucking really nice.
So
Yeah. So, you got any news there, Swift? Swift Jesus? Jesus.
Not really.
How I love you, Jesus. No. So,
Fuck, it's that part.
I'm thinking, going on a cruise, maybe. Maybe, doing a Star Trek cruise.
like that. I thought you were gonna say like 70 tons of metal or something.
70 ton, well, I would go, but I wouldn't say they're unknown. There are a bunch of B and C, or C and D list fucking bands on there, which,
Oh, I don't know.
Well, in the next one, I just looked at it and we're like, hey, yeah, go on our, for an anniversary thing, our 30th anniversary next year, and fucking, yeah, it's not.
From what I know, a lot of good thrash metal and death metal bands are on that
Well, some are, yeah,
boat on that tour.
but, I mean, you're kind of looking forward to at least an A-lister or two, somebody.
I know Obituary has done them. Overkill's
Yeah.
done them.
Well, see, I would gone if there was an Obituary or Overkill gone, but there's not.
So who's on it?
I'm gonna have to look that up. 70 tons of metal
I think it's already got. Well, maybe, I don't know.
for next year.
Okay, yeah.
70 tons of metal. 70,000 tons of metal. Sorry about
Yeah,
that.
same
That's
difference.
70 tons. What do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. All right. See, 278 days left. January 29th to February 2nd, Miami. Puerto Plata, and Dominican Republic. You know, two of the greatest places on the planet.
Oh, was that? Oh, maybe not. Never mind.
No, it's so
Looking for the headline.
artists. Here we go. It will be announced soon, but yeah, the last year one didn't seem. And there was another metal one. Because we looked at a shitload of fucking crews. Let me see. There's a death metal cruise. See, they're not the only ones that have crews 70,000 tons. Metal. Whoops.
While you're looking that up real quick, there's this little girl that was singing "Twinkle Twinkle Little Star" in metal.
Well, that ain't shit.
It's a fucking toddler.
Abby wants to be a drummer. She loves Obituary.
That's fun shit. Yeah, I mean, hell, he had me and Trish metalheads at a very young age. So.
See, and this isn't something either that I like tried to push on her or try and persuade her to listen to or like. She on her own accord wanted to listen to Obituary. It was because of the music videos, the animated ones.
There's one called Shiprocked and Full Metal Cruise. That's actually a pretty good name, Full Metal Cruise.
So Shipwrecked.
Yeah. Sold out. So, news, the cruise of bands. Here we go. Aegean Extremo, Clawfinger, Glory Hammer.
I know Glory Hammer.
Yeah.
Sonata Arctica. Holy Moses. There you go.
Yeah.
There's some thrash.
Crystal Viper. Yeah, so bands like that. C and D listers. But they're sold out, which is fucking cool. I mean, you can sell out a fucking boat. Makes you wonder how big the fucking boat is.
Glory Hammer is like epic power metal, and it's like in space.
Now here's the other one. Monsters of Rock metal. Monsters of Rock fucking cruise. You're looking at Tesla, Autograph, Burning Witches, Ches King, Extreme, Doro, Dirty Looks, Dad, Faster Pussy Fart, Great White, Hardcore Superstar, Joel Holstera, Junkyard Kicks, Lee Aaron, Loudness, Max Sabbath, Michael Schenker, Nestor, Queen's Reich, Reckless Love. I can't believe Queen's Reich is all the way down there.
I can't believe Michael Schenker's all the way down there.
Yeah. Rhino Bucket, Rose Tattoo, Saxon.
Rhino Bucket.
Yeah.
I know Rose Tattoo. Of course, Saxon.
Saxon, yeah.
Rhino Bucket is like, you can say they're kind of like Airborne. They're like that, that kind of like next level of AC/DC.
Yeah. So, Winger's in there too. So, one of Beavis and Butthead's favorites.
Well, here you go. Here's Glory Hammer's album. It's called Legends from Beyond the Galactic Terror Vortex.
So, there's a girl, speaking of, it's not the same. She sings like Frozen metal. I found that on heavy metal version of Frozen. Here you go. See if we can play it. That isn't it. That's not it. That's not it, damn it. No, holy shit. Where in the fuck is it? It was on Rumble, because I've been watching Rumble lately. Because that's the only way to go. fuck YouTube anymore. You're able to say whatever you want. Kind of like what we're gonna do here. Well, actually, he's already rotated over to Rumble, and we just need to go live. Start going live.
So the last video we did, I saw was posted on YouTube.
Well, no, it posts on both.
Okay.
But if we get struck or whatever, whatever's fucked up, it'll stay on Rumble because we can say whatever the fuck we want.
Right.
So like this. Fuck. That's funny.
I guess I gotta get Rumble.
Go see squirrels?
That's a fucking parrot. You ever watch the parrot sing Bodies? Let the bodies hit the. Yeah, it's fucking awesome shit, man. We need to I need to figure out how to get that shit all on here. So we can play the video at the same time. We're maybe just do a fucking reveal so we can watch it up there. But yeah, parrot sings Bodies. Bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies. Yeah. Here you go. You can probably get the motherfucker a mic and God forsaken, man.
Did I ever show you that video of the dude smashing his cockatoo's cage and the cockatoo starts cursing him out?
Oh no, no,
shit.
that's fucking funny shit.
I thought I showed you that.
Doing fucking videos on video.
Fucking birds.
Birds. Those birds are fucking smart. I think they were saying they have like a 4 or 5 year old mentality or some shit like that. And smart
Oh,
fucking
there it
animals,
is.
man.
Come on, you stupid fucking piece of shit. Here you go.
So, now yesterday we said that we would follow up that,
God damn it.
Uh-oh.
video with somebody's thought about brown cages. So this is JoJo's cage. Yeah. Birds like corners. So we're gonna fix this cage a little bit. Make it, get a few corners. Hopefully, solve ourselves.
Yeah, how's it gonna work out? The fucking cage is like that big around.
You'll see.
Pebble's gonna watch and make sure that it's done correctly, right, Pebble? Hey, are you gonna make sure it's done correctly? My supervisor?
All right.
First off, we're gonna see if we can get a nice fold happening on each side here. I think we got it. I think we got it. We got it. That's
Did he just call him a fucking butthole?
That's what it needs. Another one. These cages should be in production, right? We've made this cage good enough.
That bird's pissed.
Yeah.
That's funny.
I guess you would be too if someone wrecked your bedroom.
Yeah, I would be pretty pissed. Actually, I'd take a shotgun to their fucking face.
Well, there you go.
You know.
If that bird had hands and arms, that's probably what he would have done.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna fucking leap off his perch there and fucking go after the guy. Fucking asshole. Yeah, I've never seen a bird so angry. So, any new shows coming up?
Massacre is going to be at the Haven. I'm sorry, the Conduit. Saturday. I'm not going to that. I gotta save money. But our boys, Three Knuckles Deep, will be there. With some other Druid Lord, I think. So I guess Tony Black's pulling double duty. And then Possessed is next month, like the end of next month in May. I'm not gonna make that because I'll be out of town.
Oh, you going to a wedding?
Yeah, Tennessee.
Yeah.
Yep. But some more are coming up with like Toxic Holocaust and Havoc. A few other bands are coming up.
That's cool. That's
yeah.
cool.
And then there's Rockville.
Rockville. Yeah.
I'm not going because I'm not going to spend all that money to
Uh,
see. The only couple bands that I really want to see only play like a fucking 30-minute set, so and spend all that money, so I'm not going.
Yeah,
I mean, what I want to do I want to see Pantera or what everybody claims isn't Pantera, but is headlining as Pantera? Yes, I do.
right.
See
I don't
that.
give a shit.
I don't
They're
give a shit
Pantera,
either.
Whatever.
Yeah.
But
It's not the Abbott Brothers, I get it, but they're
Yeah.
still playing the old school shit with Rex and Phil.
Right.
So,
whatever. They can call it whatever they want.
Yeah.
Tribute band or Pantera or whatever. It's
but Creator is playing. I really want to see Creator. Alice Cooper, I believe, is playing too. So that's just one day. Those are the only 3 bands I care to see. And then
yeah, I like to see Alice Cooper.
yeah, and then the following day is Suicidal Tendencies, and that's like the only band that day I care to see. And like the first, there's 3 or 4 days, I don't remember, but there's only 2 days I care to see, and I only care to see 4 bands out of like that whole big festival. So
Right.
I'm not spending money on that shit.
I'm not spending money on that. Fuck that shit.
That's right. And I didn't know Earth Day Birthday, which I don't give a fuck about anyway, was Saturday, which was the same day as Anvil. But people were talking about Earth Day Birthday. I was like, no, fuck that. I'm going to see Anvil. I went to see Anvil. I don't give a fuck about Earth Day Birthday.
Earth Day birthday. Girthy birthday. So, anyway. Yeah, I guess that would be it. We just watched a parrot cuss out a dude for crushing his fucking cage, and you missed it.
Yeah, no, I've seen that video.
You seen that fucking bird? It looked like that motherfucker was gonna fly off there and go after the dude.
Yeah, the cockatoo.
Well, that's the thing. It's actually bad for him to do something like that because they're territorial.
Yeah.
So effectively, he destroyed his own territory. I'm sure he gave him a better cage afterwards. But
Right.
yeah.
Right. But there's a.
Yeah, I know you say, "What the fuck are you doing? What the fuck's your fucking?" Yeah, I know he was pissed.
I think I'll go to this one. One more to talk about. June 24th at the Conduit. Intoxicated, Vacuous Depths, Ebullition, Charcusi. I don't know who they are, but I know who the other 3 are, and they're fucking good. So
Shark koozie.
Narcusi, Anarcusi. I don't know.
Narcoozie, Sharkoozie.
But I do want to go to that
Charcusi.
one.
Shark pussy.
It's
Shark
only,
pussy.
Shark
it's only $12, or $15 at the door.
Yeah, $15 at the door ain't bad to go to any fucking anything. It's pretty damn good. So, anyway, yeah. With that being said, I guess we're done for the night. It's been 50 minutes.
Good enough, right?
44 minutes, 45 minutes. Yeah, they've been short. Short and sweet. We had shit to do, and
Not a lot going on.
yeah, not a lot going on. Not a lot of news. Although we should be doing our homework a little better. But like I said, there's a lot going on here.
Yeah.
And I think over the next few weeks, it's going to ease up finally.
Hopefully.
What things going on? You know,
Right.
you know what I'm talking about.
Yep.
So yeah, I'll be able to put a little more research in on what the fuck is going on and who the fuck is doing what. But yeah, no, it was a bummer to hear about Tucker. I think Tucker's the only one at Fox that was
Worth a damn.
worth a shit.
Dan Bongino's pretty good.
It's not.
Well, I can get Bongino on fucking Rumble, so it doesn't.
I don't think it's a bad thing at all. If anything, I think this would free him up to do whatever the hell he wanted.
Right.
Yeah, he could do his own podcast or his own.
Because it's been proven already that Tucker's one of the biggest contributors to Fox's ratings. So if he
Right.
goes and wherever he goes, he's bringing a lot of people with him.
Yeah.
Even if he brings half of the people he's got, he's still
So
bringing
does that
fuck
make
ton
sense?
people.
Even though he fucked up, you would pay the fine, like you had a Howard Stern situation where Howard Stern racked up fines. Remember Howard Stern? And the radio stations would pay it because he would get in 10 times the amount of money that they had to pay out.
Yeah.
So, with that being said, Tucker probably pulled in the money already that they fucking lost.
Mhm.
So, whatever.
They fucked up.
They fucked up. You guys done fucked up. So, anyway. With that, we bid you fuckers adieu. Have a good night. Sleep tight.
Eat shit and
Fucking
die.
Eat shit and die.